Hello and welcome to the second session on expanding brackets. Today we're going to look at expanding double brackets. First session was all about expanding single brackets. Today we're going to be multiplying terms over two brackets. Okay, so we're still working towards a grade 4. In the link questions then you can see the skills that are required to be able to do the questions today. So we need to be able to multiply single term over a bracket and to be able to collect like terms and to be able to expand and simplify collecting like terms. Okay, so pause the video and have a go now. Okay, so first question then, you've got 3 brackets 2x plus 5. So 3 times 2x is 6x. 3 times 5 is 15, so your answer is 6x plus 15. Question 2 then, simplify. So we're going to collect the like terms first of all. So remember to collect the x's first. So we'll put a circle around the 5x. Put a circle around the 2x. Now remember to put a circle around the sign in front of the 2x because we're adding 5x plus 2x, which is 7x. And then we're going to put a circle around the 4x. So we've got the plus 4 or 4y plus the 7y. So that is going to be plus 11y. Okay. Same for the question 3 then. So you've got 6x, take away 7x. So 6 take away 7, think of 6 take away 7 is minus 1. So 6x take away 7x is minus 1x. We write it as minus x. Okay. And then you've got 8y plus 8y take away 2y is plus 6y. Okay. And the last one then, we're expanding two brackets and simplifying. So you've got 3 times 2x minus 7. So that's going to be 6x minus 21 plus 2 times 4x, so plus 8x plus 2. So we're going to collect like terms. So we're going to collect the x's. So it'll be 6x plus 8x, which is 14x. And then you've got 21. So you've got minus 21 plus 2. So minus 21 plus 2 is minus 19. So it'll be minus 19x. Or is it just minus 19? Okay. So minus 19. Okay. So today what we're going to look at, expanding double brackets. And we're going to use what's called, I call it the peanut method. Okay, now you can use the foil method, which is really popular. I like to use what's called the peanut method to do these questions. Okay, so let's have a look at the first one. So you've got example 1 is expand x plus 3 brackets x plus 2. So I like to use this, it's like a grid method where we put the x plus 3 in the top box here, and we put the x plus 2 in the box down the left hand side. Okay, and then it's just a simple case of multiplying out all the different terms. Okay, so let's multiply out all the different terms. So you've got x times x, which is x squared. You've got x times plus 3, which is plus 3x. You've got 2 times x, which is plus 2x, and then you've got 2 times 3, which is 6. Okay, now you're not finished yet. You've just multiplied all the 4 terms out. In a case like this, then you would, in an exam question, you would get 1 mark for showing 4 terms correct with correct signs. We need to get the second mark, which is to simplify these questions. So we're going to collect the like terms. So these are the like terms, and I've just drawn a little diagram there. You can see where I've drawn a little notation around the 3x and the 2x, and it kind of looks like a peanut, hence why I call it the peanut method. Okay, so you can see how when I collect the like terms, it looks like the shell of a peanut. All right, and then that's how we then collect and simplify. So then we've got our x squared. So I'm going to write my answer down below. So you've got x squared plus, now we've got the 2x plus the 3x, which is 5x. And then we've got the plus 6 at the end, which is 6. And that is our answer, x squared plus 5x plus 6. Okay. Let's do the same then with the example down below then. All right, so you've got 2x plus 5 and 3x plus 4. Again, it doesn't matter where you put the bracket and which do you put it at the top or the bottom. It doesn't matter. So you can put the 2x plus 5 in here, or you could put it down the left hand side, it doesn't matter. I just keep it consistent and always put the first one in at the top. Now we've got our brackets in the grid, we can multiply them out. So let's multiply them out then. So you've got 3x times 2x. Well, 3 times 2 is 6, and x times x is x squared. 3x times 5, well, 3 times 5 is 15, so it's going to be 15x. 2 times 4 is 8, so 2x times 4 is 8x. That's plus 8x. And you've got 4 times 5, which is 20. Okay. Now, a common misconception that I see here sometimes is students writing 9 in here. Okay, so I think you probably know what they've done. They've seen the plus 4 and the plus 5 and they've added them together. Remember, we're multiplying that term times that term, so it's 4 times 5, which is 20. Okay, so that was just a little misconception there to avoid and be aware of. Okay, so again, then we collect the like terms. So again, we use a little peanut method. And we then, once we've done that, then we can write our final answer. So our final answer is going to be 6x squared plus 8x plus 15x is 23x plus 20, and that is our final answer. Okay, right, your turn now. Pause the video and have a go. I'm going to give you 3 minutes on that. Okay, so hopefully you've had a chance to pause the video and have a go at those questions. So let's just go through it. I'll quickly go through the method. So you put the x plus 7, x plus 4. I'm just going to do this for quickness. I'm going to put the 3x plus 3 here and the 2x plus 7 down here. And then we expand out the terms then. So we're going to multiply x times x, it's x squared, x times 7 is 7x. 4 times x is plus 4x, and 4 times 7 is 28. Okay, we collect our like terms. So we have our peanut method. And then our answer is x squared plus 11x plus 28. Okay, same down here then. So second question is going to be 6x squared plus 3 times 2 is 6x, 7 times 3 is 21x, and 7 times 3 is 21. Okay, and we will collect our terms. And we will write our answer, our final answer. I'm just going to write out to the right hand side. So our final answer is 6x squared plus 27x plus 21. Okay. Okay, this worksheet then gives you time to practice that skill now in a little bit more depth. So we're going to give you about 7 or 8 minutes. So let's give you 8 minutes today to have a go at these 10 questions. Okay, so pause the video now, have a go at the 8 questions. Okay, so now you've had a chance to have a go at the questions. We'll just go through the answers then. So the answers to the first one are x squared plus 7x plus 10. Next one is x squared plus 7x plus 12. X squared plus, anybody know what that one is? That's going to be 7x plus 6. X squared plus 3x plus 2, and x squared plus 8x plus 15. I'm wondering if any of you, while we're going through these, can spot the pattern and spot what I'm doing very quickly in order to get the answer. Hopefully you can. Question task 2 then. So we've got terms, or we've got letters or numbers together. So we've got to make sure that we multiply the 3 and the 3 together first. That's going to be 9x squared plus 15x plus 24x plus 40. Okay, and then we're going to collect the like terms. So that's 9x squared plus 39x plus 40. Question 2 is 20x squared plus 25x plus 20x plus 25, and then simplified is 20x squared plus 45x plus 25. Question 3 is going to be 30x squared. So 30 x squared plus 25x plus 24x plus 20. Simplify your answer. 30x squared plus 49x plus 20. And the second last one then is going to be 40x squared plus 24x plus 35x plus 21, which is 40x squared plus 59x plus 21. And our second last question is going to be 48x squared plus 8x plus 30x plus 5. And to simplify that answer down is 48x squared plus, just about got enough room here, is 38x plus 5. Okay, and there are our answers. Hopefully then you've managed to get most of those answers correct. Okay, so we've got our left hand side answers here, and we've got our right hand side answers over here. Okay, so that is the final simplified version. Okay, thank you very much for listening today. I hope this video has been useful for you. Just remember that every time that you get to a point where you're stuck, go back over the example questions again and practice those example questions again until it sticks with you, and then have a go at the task. All right, thanks for listening. See you next time. Bye.